I would just open the window because because we still might have to bounce back and forth between the AC and the heat.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Facebook fam? It is Tuesday. And you know what goes down here on Tuesday? White chat goes down on here on Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I know my week start to my week been kind of rough. We had a huge leak in our basement. Our water heater decided that it was going to let loose, and it let loose 75 gallons of water in our basement. So we have been dealing with that, and that has been very stressful, trying to work, deal with contractors, deal with the insurance companies and all this kind of stuff. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you. Again, I was just talking about, I hope your week has started better than mine. We had we have a basement leak that's going on. Our water heater let 75 gallons worth of water out in our basement. Needless to say, it is a disaster down there, and we had that's finished living space, so we have a full bedroom and bathroom and all the exercise equipment. So it's been a nightmare trying to get all of that stuff up and get the carpet, and it's just been crazy. So needless to say, my week has not started off great, but I hope yours has. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please go in the chat and let me know where you're joining me from. I would love to give you a shout out. I truly would. And again, I appreciate you guys. If you're watching me from my YouTube channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching me here on Facebook, I truly appreciate you guys. And so tonight, this chat actually comes from a wife out of Ohio. So, hello, Ohio, if you're watching me. Again, you guys know that I will always, always, always tell you where this chat is coming from, but I would never give you the wife's name or the husband's name because I get men who's writing into me, and I'm so grateful for that. Again, you guys, please come into the chat and let me know where you are watching me from. I would love to give you a shout out. And again, thank you guys so much for hopping on. But Philadelphia, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And so again, this is a chat that's coming from a wife out in Ohio. And thank you for watching me from my YouTube channel. I truly appreciate you. The question is, hello, Michigan. How are you? Oh, no, it's from Indiana. And so I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. I thank you. Again, this is a question from a wife. Hi, Miami. How are you? I appreciate you. Um, the thing is she wrote me and she says, I lied and now I need help fixing my mess. I lied and now I need help fixing my mess. So I'm going to read. I literally printed off what this wife sent me because it's rather long, but then I'm going to see if I can help her fix her mess. Okay. It says, Dr. Gail, I lied to my husband about getting drinks from a guy, told him the truth, and now he's mad because I lied. How do I fix this situation? A couple of years ago, we had a rough patch in our marriage. I went out with my best friend and we got some free drinks from the hostess. After I came back home, I told my husband that I got some drinks from some guys in a restaurant just to tease with him and to see his reaction. I know this was my only lie ever. I was hoping to get some attention from him that totally backfired, and he was thinking that I accepted drinks for guys. I said, well, nothing was going to happen. Of course, I had to carry out this lie as it backfired. He was a bit upset, but we got over it. Well, here we go today. We have a great relationship and both of us are extremely loyal to each other. We are very secure and in love with each other a lot. A year later, he just said, maybe since you flirted with guys by accepting drinks, I should do the same. I became very defensive and very upset, as that never happened. And I told him that it never happened. At first, I said, okay, you can do this. You can go out and flirt with other women. But at the end of the day, that would hurt me if my husband did this. Now I told him the truth, that never happened. I was just seeking attention from him. I was wanting him to be upset that some other guys were interested in me and that they were buying me drinks. But again, that backfired. And so today he is wanting to go out and flirt and do the same thing that I said that I did. Granted, I lied. And how do I get his trust back? Because I love my husband. We have always been open and honest with each other. But now I have him not trusting me. I have apologized profusely, but I don't know what to do. And I don't know how to fix this mess that I created. Help, Dr. Gail. All right. Well, let me just say this, that you guys know I do this every single day and I deal with married people all around the world. I'm so blessed. But let me just tell you this, that 98% of every married person has lied to their spouse about something. Even if it's a small lie, how long you had those shoes. Women are notorious for lying about how long they've had clothing, shoes, or something like that. And men are notorious about lying about buying gadgets and all the little, they like electronics and all of this kind of stuff. They're notorious about that. So every couple, I shouldn't say every, 98% of couples polled will say that they have told some type of lie to their spouse. Okay. Now, let me try to address this situation when it comes to this young lady. And again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me from either my YouTube or here on Facebook. I truly appreciate you guys, right? The first thing I want to say to Miss Ohio is reflect on why you lied to your husband. You know, is he not meeting your needs, your wants, and desires? Because the thing is that when we lie about, how long we've had those shoes, or we go hide the shoes and we say, oh, we've had those forever, or you look at your husband and you're like, when did you get that new laptop? And he's like, oh, I've had it for a couple of weeks, and whatever that is. That's just because we wanted something and we didn't want to discuss with the husband. But when you go out and you come up with a lie saying that you were getting drinks and all this attention from other men when it was only just the hostess, according to this, right? There's something else going on that is missing in the marriage. You said that you loved him. You said that you guys were loyal. You said all of these things, but it's something missing for you to have to lie to say that you wanted to see his reaction and to see if you could get some attention, right? So what is the reason? And you need to reflect on what is not being met, what needs, wants, or desires are not being met in your marriage. And instead of concocting a lie, go and ask for what you want. Have a conversation. It seems like you guys have a great marriage, right? So have a conversation and say, honey, I just noticed that you haven't said I was beautiful, or, I need for you to, tell me, or I need for you to pay attention for me, or we need to go on a date. Whatever that is, you need to really reflect and figure out why you told that lie. You do. And it seems as if you just didn't tell this, you told this lie a year ago, and now it's just manifesting in your marriage, because now your husband is wanting to go out and do the same thing that you lied about, right? So it's something missing for him to want to say, give me a shot at doing what you said you did a year ago. Okay. So, number two, you need to regain your husband's trust, right? You do. So you need to sit down and have a conversation and say, I'm sorry that I lied to you. This really didn't happen, but I understand in your mind you think that it did because I did say that I did these things. How do I regain your trust? Ask the question, be prepared for the answer, and you guys come up with a game plan that's going to work. Hello, Bronx, New York. I love you guys out in New York City. I love you guys in New York City. I really do. But anyway, so ask the question: how do I regain your trust? And be prepared for the answer. And you come up with a game plan together. And it could be that you don't go out with that girlfriend anymore, right? It could be that uh, you guys just go out together. It could be so many different things, but make sure that you guys come up with a game plan that you both can live with, so you can regain his trust. Number three, ask for forgiveness. You apologize, but ask for forgiveness. It's a difference. Ask for forgiveness and tell him again why you lied. Have a reason why you lied. And wanting to get to see his reaction and wanting to see what his thoughts was. I don't believe that's the truth. I think you're starving for attention and you need to say, I lied because I need this from you. Because a lot of times we want our husbands to say, you look beautiful today, or notice that you did a different hairdo, or notice did you have a different perfume, or notice you got new shoes, whatever. We want them to notice us. And a lot of times they're oblivious. And I'm just being absolutely honest with you. They're oblivious. And that's the reason why it's so important that you continue to date your spouse. Because when you date them, you're in a different environment and they see you in a different light, and they might notice that your hair is done. They might notice that you have on something different. They might notice your new shoes or whatever, because you're not in the same environment in your home all the time, seeing the same exact thing. So you just begin to blend in. Right? You also said that you was hoping to get some attention, right? What attention were you trying to get from your husband? And again, that goes back to the first question: is you need to identify what is missing in your marriage for you to want to get attention, especially when you said you were getting it from other guys who was buying you drinks. And then the other thing is, why would you say that you would agree to him going out and flirting with girls and buying other women drinks and stuff to try to make it even, when you know that's going to be hurtful to you and be hurtful to your marriage and detrimental to you guys moving forward? Because again, it is not what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It never works out. So you just open the door where you are like, I'm okay for my husband to go entertain other women to try to make my lie better. No, no, and no, and no, because two wrongs don't make a right. And you're going to just put yourself in a position where if you say yes and he's out having a great time, you're going to be at home miserable, crying, and you're going to interrogate him and open up a whole new can of worms because you can't handle it. So why say yes to something you know you can't handle? Period. Point blank. The answer is no. So you need to make sure that you go back and tell your husband, I don't, I can't handle it. Be open and honest. Say, I was just trying to, brush this under the rug or whatever you got to do. But don't allow him to do that, because it's not going to turn out good, because it's just going to open up a whole new can of worms for you and your marriage, right? Can a wife cheat for excitement? That's what, that's what mine said. No, a wife shouldn't cheat for excitement. They shouldn't. Why? The thing is that we as married people are not having meaningful conversations and asking why, or letting our spouses know what our needs, wants, and desires are. Because again, most of the time we think that they should know, but we all are growing. We all are having different experiences. Our bodies are changing. Our needs are changing. We're changing every single day, right? We are. We're changing every single day. And if we're not having conversations with our spouse and saying, I need this, I want this, I desire this, or whatever, that's when infidelity runs rampant in marriage. And then we act like, oh my God, this just happened to me. No. It's important for you to stay abreast of what's going on with your spouse. Gail and I have what we call a 15-minute huddle. Is there anything you need from me now that you got home? Is there anything you want me to do? Right? Is there anything you desire from me? And I'm able to say yes to any of these things, or I'm saying no, I'm working, or I got a client, whatever that looks like. But and it's vice versa. I need for you to make sure tomorrow X, Y, and Z. It's not that difficult, because you have to stay in contact with your spouse. You cannot begin to take them for granted. Right? And so my prayer is to Miss Ohio, right? I sound like I'm doing a beauty pageant with Miss Ohio, right? Is that you really think about this and really get to the root cause of what made you lie, and ask for what you want out of the marriage. Ask for what you want out of marriage. Hello, Mr. Leo. How are you? I emailed you and you didn't email me back. I emailed you and you didn't email me back, but your wife did. But anyway, you guys, again, thank you guys so much for hopping on here. A few things. On May the 7th, say May the 7th, I am doing a workshop for wives called The Burnt Out Wife, right? And it's from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're a wife that is running on fumes, you are burnt out, you have put too much on your plate, you got too much going on in your household, all of those kind of things, I'm going to help you really organize and really learn how to juggle it, so you won't be so burnt out and have nothing left at the end of the night and have to be seeking stuff from other people to get your needs, your wants, and desires met in your own home. You guys, thank you so much for hopping on here, man. New York, Philadelphia, Miami, you guys are doing it. I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. So go to my website if you are burnt out and you need to learn how to juggle it all and refresh and get yourself together. Because again, I'm on this journey, and I've been on this journey most of my life, being married to one man, and I want to see you win. I really do. I want to see you win. Actually, I will be in Philadelphia on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I'm going to be teaching at the WOW conference. I'm going to be teaching the women how to get their sexy back. So I'll see you guys. If you have not signed up for the WOW conference, make sure that you do that. That's actually on my website as well. It's not my particular conference, but I am teaching there, and I'm so excited about that. So check that out. I have so many workshops planned for you ladies for the rest of the year. So go to my website, go under attend and you will see all my workshops. Is there any other question? Oh, Dominican Republic, thank you so much for joining me off of my YouTube channel. You guys are the bomb. Yes, yes, yes. My YouTube channel is popping. Y'all, let me just tell you this. I'm so excited. When I started my YouTube channel, I've had a YouTube channel since 2014, but I didn't have nothing on it. I literally started posting on my channel last year at the beginning of the pandemic, whenever that was. When was that? At the beginning of the pandemic, I started posting on my YouTube channel, and I grew my YouTube channel from 49 followers. I only need 9 followers or subscribers to hit 8K. Isn't that good? Isn't God amazing? And He's allowing me to reach the world with that, and I'm so blessed. I have the opportunity to have my own radio show over in London, that's going to reach the whole entire UK. I did my first trial to see if I want to do it last week. So it was amazing. So I think I'm going to take that opportunity. And again, I am so blessed that you guys rock with me. I'm so blessed that some of you guys have decided to allow me in your personal space and coach and counsel with me. And y'all don't understand, I'm so blessed to be a part of you guys' lives. Um, um, do me a favor and just make sure that if you need some assistance, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm going to give you a tool and strategy so you can sign up for a free discovery call on my website. I love you guys to pieces. Y'all be praying for me because my basement is a hot mess. 75 gallons worth of water in my basement, y'all. These contractors coming in and now it's just a mess down there. And so I'm tired. I've been getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning because we taking shifts to make sure the water don't go all over the place. My husband got all these workout equipment down there. I bought him. He wanted one of them, what is it, Track bikes, and I was like, my money down there, I gotta make sure they shorten out nothing. I'm tripping, but anyway, I love you guys to pieces. I'm here every single Tuesday. If you have a question that you want me to answer, no question is off limits. It can be a man or a woman. I will only say where you're from. You can inbox me. You can email me. However you want to get the question to me, I'll put you in the rotation and I will always let you know that I'm answering your question. Okay? So hopefully you guys got something out of this teaching. And again, I love you guys to pieces. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing night.